Yes, Aishu. So today I am at a house tour. Oh wait, I am at a house tour? Not really. We are at a house tour. So we are Harishmane. Hey, I know you have too many questions and queries. So our team is all set to answer all your questions. So let's go. I'm curious to meet Team Harishmane. Oh, hi.
Hello,
Here she is, our architect from Team Harishmane. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Okay, so I believe I'm speaking on behalf of everyone watching this video when I say that we're super curious to know about the elevations from Harishmane, because you guys have been super unique and daring when it comes to exploring the new frontiers and when it comes to exploring new facades. Talking about elevations, I have seen the uniqueness when it comes to elevations, and you carry something called the signature style of Harishmane. So tell us more about the signature style, please.
As an architect, we always try to experiment with our designs and our facades. We try to use different kind of materials, but as a signature style, we use more of earthy colors for our facades to remind the viewers that wherever they go in their life, they should be connected with their roots.
Well, I'm sure our architect Shweta has given us enough information about the elevations and the signature style of Harishmane. And she also mentioned a point telling no matter where you go in life, you got to stay connected with your roots. And now whenever you see a house, you know it's Harishmane. Let's quickly meet our execution team who has sculpted this beautiful abode to live in. Well, I am here with Mr. Johnson, who is a project manager, Team Harishmane. Hello, Mr. Johnson. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. So the very facade, the very elevation look fabulous.
Yes.
So you tell me more about it. Of course, architect Shweta did give me much insight about it, but I'm just curious to know about the elevations, about the execution. How did it just begin?
Yes. As you know, Shweta has spoken to you. Shweta being an architect along with other core team, they have given us the designs.
Okay.
And when it comes to the execution, I know you already you have seen the elevation.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
And it
How
looks
does it
fabulous.
look? Yeah.
I didn't even step inside the building, but I feel it's fantastic.
Yeah. This is the output that Harishmane has given. So before we start up with the entire elevation, you can see there are various elements in this elevation. Kind of, for example, you can see in the gate, we have the HPL sheets on the gate.
Okay.
And you can see in our balcony, there is a beautiful design which is come
Yeah,
up,
exactly.
on the borders.
Uh-huh.
This we have done with ACP sheets.
Okay.
And above that, we can see a larger rectangular shape.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
this is done with HPL sheet again.
Oh.
Okay. Along with that, you can see our painters, they have done a very beautiful job in doing the texture, which enhances the beauty of this elevation. We do take an effort to see how best it can be done.
So what is the time period, if I may know?
See, to complete this elevation, we would have taken about 2 months' time.
Oh,
but
okay.
Within that, we need to decide what has to go in it.
Correct.
To get out the output as well as the beauty, and to see the sustainability, and to give the structure the strength. So it can be done in many ways, but we actually go for the best so that we can get the output as well.
Okay.
And taking into consideration the stability of the building. So we need to design the entire structure first. So we first design the lower areas, then we go up to the next part of the elevation. So we take a considerable amount of time so that we get the output best, what we can give best to the client.
So Mr. Johnson, we are at the parking space. So I've always wondered, is it the client who demand you for such ample space, or is it that you suggest your clients to have such ample parking space?
Aishwarya, you generally know. See, we just require a small space to park a car. Generally, many clients think the parking space is just to park their cars. But you know very well, nowadays in Bangalore or in any other place too, everybody have kids.
Correct.
So most of them nowadays keep themselves engaged in phones or
they're always staying indoors.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So to change this atmosphere, what we have planned is we try to give a larger parking space so that we can use a part of this parking space for a play area as well.
Oh.
So if the
That's
kids,
a good idea.
Yes,
Yeah.
the kids don't have to go to the park always. Maybe the parks are nearby, or sometimes the parks are far away.
And there are few parents who doesn't feel, good about sending their kids outside.
Yes, you're right.
And they want to keep their kids at the parking space or
Yes.
at home.
Yes.
Wow, the staircase is pretty wide too. Spacious parking, spacious staircase. What is the ideology behind this? Now that I am curious to know.
You see, how do you feel like this staircase?
Oh wow, it looks royal.
Yeah, that's what we want our clients to feel like. So this is the first steps we are taking into the house.
Oh.
So we would like to surprise our clients with something huge inside. So come, let's walk around.
Yes, let's put our best foot forward and walk. So they say opportunity knocks the door only once in lifetime. And for opportunity to knock at your door, you should first of all have a door. But talking about doors, Team Harishmane has got this magnificent royal doors. I want to know more about it. I'm sure our viewers want to know more about it. Over to Mr. Johnson. Please kindly talk to me about these beautiful, magnificent doors.
As you can see, these doors look so royal and so grandeur.
Correct.
Okay. See, we consider all our clients to be unique, and we do give our clients unique patterns. We don't follow the same pattern of doors for every client. So every client has a unique pattern.
So you have unique doors for every client who comes in. Okay.
Yes, you're right. So now talking about the making of these doors. It is really a tedious process making these doors. As you can see, many people don't know what is the kind of finish that has come in this door. This finish is called the polycoat finish.
Polycoat finish,
Yeah.
okay.
Approximately we do take about 7 to 8 days to complete this polishing process.
The polishing itself takes 7 to 8 days.
Yes, you're
That's
right.
like a huge process.
Yes, that's how we get this output.
Okay.
So there are 7 layers of polycoat that has been done on this door, and each and every time we do repeat the buffing and the sanding works. So only then we get this grandeur output. So that's the best what we give to our clients.
Hey, that's a nice, cute foyer area. I welcome you to your own house. It's a cute foyer area, but what caught my attention is the split in between. So why is this?
Yeah, you caught it right. I believe our architects can explain you much better. Here I connect you to our architect, Miss Himani.
Oh, hi Himani, and thank you so much for your time,
You're
Mr.
welcome.
Johnson. Alright, so we have Miss Architect. Hello. Hi Himani, how are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
All well, thank you. So Himani, I was talking to Mr. Johnson about the split in the foyer area. So why this level difference basically?
So actually, as an architect, we'll not just give what the clients asked for, we'll give them something more.
Oh wow.
So as a team, Harishmane will consider our living space as a stage.
Oh, that's amazing.
So you know how we enter a stage with few steps?
Correct.
Just like that.
Uh-huh.
Let's enter.
Yes.
So here we are. Here is our living area.
Oh, that's like a large stage. I mean, nice hall.
Yeah.
Talking about hall, the interiors, the flooring, there's lots to talk about. First, let me talk to you about the flooring. This looks amazing. Please tell me something about this.
Yeah, just wait. You have to talk to Omkar about this.
Okay.
Hello, hi.
Hey Omkar, how
Hello.
many people I'm getting to meet in the team, yeah? How are you?
Fine, ma'am. How are you doing?
All well, thank you Omkar. So tell me something about this flooring.
Actually, in the flooring, you can see this is the Italian marble we have laid.
Oh.
Okay. This color selection, everything will have a theme. Okay. We have done the 3D initially.
Okay.
Okay. According to that, furniture color to match this furniture's colors, we have selected this Italian marble color,
Okay.
beige color.
Okay. Okay.
And to add on where, see, this is the place where people will gather a lot of like time.
Correct. They spend a lot of time in the living
definitely.
area
In
usually.
the living area itself, they'll spend more time family.
Correct, correct.
So that is the reason we wanted this place to make more grandeur. Okay?
Oh, nice.
And also
Okay.
you can see in the, we have not just laid the marble skirting. Along
Okay.
with that, we have added up this golden.
This is
bead.
like cherry on the cake, basically.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It will highlight in this curtain.
Oh, very, very nice. It's neatly planned. And you know what, Omkar? The entire interiors is complementing the floor. Now
Yes,
that
yes,
I want to know who is the interior designer, I definitely want to meet the person too. I'm sure you have a lot of
Definitely,
people.
I'm gonna introduce our designer.
So yes, hello Chetna,
Hi.
the interior designer of Team Harishmane. So I know for a fact that Harishmane is known for its interior designing. And when I see this space, I am sure why it is so popular. So I didn't know that you are the magic behind it. So here she is. So tell me more about the interior designing part. Talk to me about clock, idols, dining area and the paint and whatnot. Everything is merging so well. Please do tell me, how did it go and how do you plan things?
Definitely, but I am not the magic alone here. It's
Okay.
the entire team work that gets in between. So initially the entire thing is handed over into the architect's hands, and it's their magic that they create this complete area. They plan it accordingly, and the space planning, I tell you, I'm just
Yeah,
not
it's nice.
boasting about my team, but they do a really great work when coming to the space planning. At a time where I sit and I take a lot of time while designing or curating a particular space as per our client requirements.
Okay.
And that's when I get to understand the plan exactly. Because see, there are like few clients, what happens is usually they get their house constructed with some other builder, and during the interior stage what happens is they come to us.
Oh, yeah.
And I tell you, I find it so difficult designing the particular space because they have a lot of requirements, and the points, whatever that has been designed by the builder, it's not proper, I tell you.
Okay.
It is such a task for me to, it becomes really difficult for me at times. So
Okay.
that's when I always feel that be it any client, if it's like, everything goes hand in hand.
Correct.
Coming to architecture, interiors, it's not like totally different. They both are one and the same.
Correct,
because
correct.
they give us a proper plan, and I get to look into it and figure out what needs to be done to this area. It's not just that we just randomly give the design. There are a lot many things that we consider when
Correct,
it comes
very
to
true.
interiors, at Harishmane especially. Okay.
I was
So-
actually about to ask you this. So basically, when it comes to interior designing, there are people who will ask you to construct their home, their dream home, but they'll still probably take a step back and say, okay, we have our own interior designer or whatever, and finally come to you when it doesn't merge well. So how does that work?
That time, as usual, we'll have to cope up with the client's requirements. But I tell you, we will try our best to give the best output. Definitely, as a designer, that is what we'll have to do in the end of the day. We'll have to, work with all the difficult situations. That's
Correct.
what makes us called as a designer, right?
Correct, very true.
So definitely, we are all open to take up all difficult situations. That is definitely a task, and we keep on learning with a lot of such situations. So that is always welcome. from
Yeah,
our
talk to
clients.
me about the lights. It looks nice, it looks natural, and the entire, hall or the entire living area or the entire home for that matter looks so English.
That's again, it goes with the neoclassical theme with a mix of modernism in it.
Uh-huh.
And also we have given this beautiful retro touch switch,
Okay.
which is my personal favorite in
Okay.
this entire house.
Okay.
Coming to the lighting, I think architects have done a brilliant job giving the natural lighting. My job is to give you an ample amount of lighting for this particular space.
Yeah, I can see many windows out here which gives you natural lighting.
Yeah, they can also use it on their personal occasions as per their occasion. Whenever a guest comes in, they can add this mood lighting. For example, that.
Oh, yeah,
dining
that
area.
lighting, yeah.
Yeah, it brings you that subtle mood where you can enjoy your meals in the time of dinner. That space creates a complete, it's proper aesthetic feel. It gives you that aesthetic feel.
It's
at
a
the end of
feel-good
the day.
factor, basically.
Definitely, yeah.
Hey, thank you so much, Chetna, for giving me such good insight about the interior designing. So, is there anything else to cover?
Definitely. Now, as you have met architect and an interior designer, there's also a silent partner within us.
Oh.
He usually takes care of this lighting and everything.
Okay.
So we can directly
Connect with him.
Connect with Sharafat.
I'm looking forward to meet him.
Yeah.
So we have Mr. Sharafat with us, MEP team Harishmane. Hello.
Hello, hi.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, how about you?
Good, thanks. So, Sharafat, what caught my attention was, when I just came in, I saw all the lights hanging. Few are just there. And there's also a lot of sunlight when I came down in the morning. When you switch on all the lights, I don't see it to be overdone. It's very subtle and it's very nice, it's very elegant. So, how do you achieve it?
Like I said, we use the lights in every corners of the house.
Huh.
That's why we know about the lights will play the important role in the house.
Correct.
Likewise, in the daytime we don't need any lights and all because we have the windows with the natural light comes
Correct,
on
natural
the
lights
windows.
comes in. Yeah.
Let's imagine in the nights or in the evening you have the lovely time with your family.
Family.
In the dinner you need some warm white lights. So
Correct.
we use some. For that we are Harishmane, right? We are do something unique and one step higher from the others. So we use the various categories of lights like track lights, hanging lights, and then strip lights, food lights, everything else.
Okay. So, is it like, client ask you for it or you also suggest them about the lights? Because not everybody will have idea about the lighting part,
Correct.
right?
So our designers give in the 3D, they'll give the n numbers of lights. According to the sites, we'll select some lights and we'll give for that. We'll use it.
And you also explain client about,
sure.
how
Before
the
fixing.
light works.
Correct.
Because when they see all the lights hanging, everybody will have this question mark.
Correct.
Will it be overdone?
Because every lights will have their unique mood and unique timing.
Correct.
Right? That's why we are using the different hanging lights in bedrooms and different hanging lights in the foyer area and dining area.
Okay.
We'll explain the client which are the lights we need to use in the dining area, which are the lights we need to use in the bedrooms.
Okay.
It will give the different moods. For an example, you are sitting in the dining area with your family. You need some warm mood.
Warm,
and
nice light.
If you are going with the friends in the top of the barbecue area, if you need some party moods, we need some other lights.
Correct.
Like that, we need to change the mood. We need to select the lights. Like we are going there.
So light also plays a major role,
major role. It will
correct?
play the
And
major
you have done a great job. Having said that, the switches also look very unique.
Yeah.
In our times it used to be like, whenever I go back home, it is going to be the same old white switch or the black one or the golden one. This doesn't look like a switch at all for me.
Correct. But be frank, it's antique piece. We get it as a trendy one.
What is it called?
It's called TG9 series.
Okay.
In South Canada, we are the first person to use this TG9 series light.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
Thank you.
So is this the first house that you've tried?
Yeah, this is the first house.
Oh, okay. So now that you're going to suggest the same switches to everybody, what is the difference? It's going to act the same, but the look and feel is different.
Look and feel is different, and the touching also different in the switch. If you feel the touches in the switches, in the normal switches you don't get this feeling and all.
Yeah, it's like tuck, tuck.
Yeah. The sounds of it looks different. So.
Yeah, okay. Very nice. So I took the home tour and it was so luxurious. I really loved this house and everything is so perfect. I have no questions about this. So now I am sure you guys must be pretty much expensive. So now I want to know, how expensive are you?
Okay, so we have heard this a lot about this. That is the expensive part. See, it's not like we are expensive. It's all about the value we provide for the product, what we give. And there are like two factors that has to be considered. One is the quality of the material and the price, and these both factors go hand in hand. And for example, the products which we use, like the polished granite for the window coping and the white or bricks, that like each and everything are hand picked. And for each and every materials we use, we give so much of effort and we finalize on those things. Then only it comes to the client part.
Correct. So I also saw your huge team which is working behind the house, and everything means a lot. So yeah, please go ahead, Mr. Richard, and tell me, are you like expensive or
So
expensive?
like, there are various aspects we can consider. Like for example, the small example is you can compare home with your car. The optimum performance of the car is not just because of its engine. There are like various aspects that has to be considered. For example, the fuel which you are using, the tires, the aerodynamics of the body, all these aspects has to come in line so that the performance of the car is at its peak. So the same goes for the home as well.
Home
there
as
are
well.
like various aspects that has to come in line, and that has to be taken care. For example, you have saw the theme of this house.
Yeah.
From the ground floor to the top floor, the same theme has to continue.
Correct, and it took so much time for me to enter this space.
So we from Harishmane actually have a big picture for each and every client, and because of that only we have absolute zero negotiations on the quality of materials we choose, because the whole concept of building a home is the client has to be sit peacefully in his home and have a very good time over there.
Yeah.
So that's what, to be short, like we always go for the longer picture, and also to facilitate a peaceful home for our clients.
Very nice. I can see that too. Having said that, Mr. Richard, see, when it comes to pricing or budgeting, each client will have different pricing. Each client will have different budget in their minds. So would you curate homes with according to their budget, or would you create interiors or abode for them to live in according to their budget?
Definitely, and like I said earlier, each and every aspects or every element is completely curated based on the client's requirements.
Okay.
And it can be completely customized.
Okay.
Based on their budgets, and we'll be executing according to them. Okay. And also, like, we have designed our estimation in such a way, and we completely work on the detailed BOQ part.
Okay.
So each and every aspects and the elements are mentioned every detail in the estimates. So we don't want to just look nice in the papers and like kind of that. So we make sure once the clients walk into the our office, and when they leave, and they'll be having the complete knowledge about the home which they're gonna build.
Live in.
Yeah.
Okay. So even when it comes to budget constraints, so Team Harishmane will curate whatever they want to in that particular budget.
Correct.
And no compromise in the quality.
That's
very nice.
Absolutely zero negotiation on it.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Richard, for giving me the insight about the budget and everything. So we have the man behind the painting, Mr. Prakash. Namaskara. எப்படி இருக்கீங்க?
நல்லா இருக்கு.
ஓகே, இப்போ பெயிண்டிங்னு வரும்போது டிஃப்ரெண்ட் கிளைண்ட்ஸுக்கு டிஃப்ரெண்ட் தாட்ஸ் இருக்கும். அண்ட் ஈவன் டீம் ஹரிஷ்மானே ஷுட் ஆல்சோ கிவ் யூ த ஃப்ரீடம் கொடுக்கணும் இல்லையா? லைக் வால் பெயிண்டிங்காக இருக்கட்டும், த நார்மல் பெயிண்டிங்காக இருக்கட்டும், த டைம் டியூரேஷன் எல்லாமே கன்சிடரேஷனில் இருக்கும். ஸோ ஹவு டு யூ ஃபீல் ஒர்க்கிங் வித் தி டீம் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஆஃப் ஆல்?
ஹாப்பியாக இருக்கிறதுனால தான் இந்த மாதிரி வெரைட்டியாக கொடுக்க முடியும். ஏன்னா டென்ஷனாக அந்த ஒர்க் பண்ணாலும் வந்து அது ஃபுல்ஃபில்
அந்த அவுட்புட் வராது.
ஆமாம், இவங்க கொடுக்குற ஃப்ரீடமில் தான் நம்மளுக்கு இந்த மாதிரி ஃபினிஷிங், இந்த குவாலிட்டி எல்லாமே வருது. டைம் எடுத்து பண்ணுறோம். ஒரு பில்டிங்கில் பண்ண மாதிரி இன்னொரு பில்டிங்கில் பண்ணுறதில்ல. நம்ம வேறு டிஃப்ரெண்ட் ஸ்டைலில் பண்ணுவோம். இப்போது இந்த ப்ராஜெக்ட்டுக்கு பார்த்தீங்கன்னாக்கா எக்ஸ்டீரியர் பெயிண்ட் ஆகட்டும், இன்டீரியர் பெயிண்ட் ஆகட்டும், இன்டீரியர் வால் டிசைன் ஆகட்டும், எல்லாமே வந்து எங்கேயுமே பண்ணாத மாதிரி புதுசாக பண்ணியிருக்கோம். இப்போ எக்ஸ்டீரியர் பெயிண்ட்டுன்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னாக்கா அது மல்டி கலர் இருக்குது. மல்டி கலரில் பேக்ரவுண்டு வந்து ஃபுல் ஸ்ட்ரக்சர் ஃபினிஷ் வரும். அந்த மல்டி கலர் டிண்ட் எல்லாமே வந்து எந்த கம்பெனி தான் பிராண்ட் இல்லாது, அது எங்கள் கம்பெனி இது மூலியமாக வந்து நாங்களே டிண்ட் பண்ணி அதை மல்டி கலர் ஆட் பண்ணி அந்த ஷேட் எங்கேயுமே நீங்கள் பார்க்க முடியாது. இப்போ இன்டீரியர் பண்ணது பார்த்தீங்கன்னாக்கா
இன்டீரியர் எல்லாம் கிரே பிரவுன்,
அது டிரான்ஸ்பரண்ட் பெயிண்ட். அது பார்த்தீங்கன்னாக்கா வேறு கம்பெனிங்களில் பண்ணால் 10x10 வால் மட்டும் தான் பண்ணுவாங்க. அது 10x10 வால் தாண்டி அது ஃபினிஷ் பண்ணோன்னாக்கா அந்த வேலையில் வந்து நம்ம பயங்கர எக்ஸ்பெக்டாக இருக்கணும். இல்லைனாக்கா அதுக்கு வந்து நிறைய மேன் பவர் தேவைப்படும். அந்த மேன் பவர் வந்து ஃபுல் அண்ட் ஃபுல்லாக வந்து எங்கள் டீம் எனக்கு சப்போர்ட் பண்ணாங்க. 10x10 வால் பண்ணுறதுக்கே வந்து நம்மளுக்கு 2.5 hours ஆகும். அது எங்கே ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணுறோம் அந்த இடத்துல ஃபினிஷ் பண்ணணும். இப்போ இந்த கம்ப்ளீட் பில்டிங் இன்டீரியர் வந்து ஒரே கலரு, அந்த வால்பேப்பர் மாதிரி டிரான்ஸ்பரண்ட் பெயிண்ட் வருது. இப்போ ஒரு ரூமில் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணாக்க நம்மளுக்கு 4 to 5 hours ஆகும். அந்த 5 hours ஸ்டார்ட் ஆகிறப்போ 4 பேரும் வந்து ஒரே ஆங்கிளில் அந்த ரோலரு அந்த இதெல்லாமே இது பண்ணின்னு வர்றது வந்து ரொம்ப டிஃப்ரெண்ட்டாகவும் இருந்தது. சேலஞ்ச்
இந்த பெயிண்டிங்லேயும் நிறைய இருக்கு இல்லையா? நாங்கள் பார்க்கும்போது வெளியிலேருந்து ஓகே பெயிண்டிங் அவ்வளோதான். But there's so much to painting also.
இது வந்து வேறு மாதிரிங்க மேடம். ஏன்னா இது வேறு எங்கேயும் பண்ணல. இது வந்து 10x10 வால் மட்டும்தான் பண்ணுவாங்க. கம்ப்ளீட் பில்டிங் வந்து பண்ண மாட்டாங்க. இன்டீரியர் பெயிண்ட் கூட அவ்வளோதான். அது ஷேடு வந்து எங்களுக்கு டைரெக்டாக கிடைக்கல. நாங்களே டிண்ட் பண்ணது தான் அந்த பெயிண்ட்.
ஓகே.
எல்லாமே இது ஃபுல் கம்ப்ளீட் பில்டிங்க்கு வந்து எல்லாமே பெயிண்ட் வந்து மிக்சிங் டிண்டிங் எல்லாம் எங்களது ஓனாக தான் பண்ணாங்க.
அமேசிங் ஜாப் சார். ಸೊ ಕಾರ್ತಿಕ್ ಅವರೇ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಿ?
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಕಾರ್ತಿಕ್ ಅವರೇ, ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿ, ನಾನು ಎಂಟರ್ ಆಗಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಆ ಡೋರ್ ನೋಡಿದೆ ಆಯ್ತಾ, ಸಖತ್ ರಾಯಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನಿಫಿಸೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ನಿಮ್ದು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಕಾರ್ಪೆಂಟರ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಕೇಳ್ಪಟ್ಟೆ. ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿ ವಾರ್ಡ್ರೋಬ್ ಟು ವಾಲ್ ಟು ವಿಂಡೋಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲನೂ ನಿಮ್ಮದೆ. ಸೊ ನೀವು ನಂಗೆ ಹೇಳಿ, ಹೇಗೆ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತು? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್, ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಮನೆಗೂ ಹರೀಶ್ಮನೆ ಅಂತ ಬಂದಾಗ ಡೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಸಿಗ್ನೇಚರ್ ಥರ. ಅವ್ರು ಈ ಡೋರ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋ ಥರ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಡೋರ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಅವ್ರ ಥಿಂಕಿಂಗು, ಕ್ಲೈಂಟಿಗೆ ಏನು ಬೇಕು ಅದು ಎಲ್ಲನೂ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗಿ ನಿಮ್ದೊಂದು ಥಿಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೈಲೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಹೇಗೆ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಟೀಮ್ ಜೊತೆ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ? ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಪೆಂಟರ್ ವರ್ಕ್.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋಕೆ ತುಂಬ ಇಷ್ಟ ಇದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡೋ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಲ್ಲ.
ಅದೇ
ಅದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಬಂದು ಬೇರೆ ಥರ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಲ್ಲ. ನಮಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಇಷ್ಟ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಇದು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ. ಏನಂದರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೈಜ್ ಬಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡದು. ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಮೈನ್ ಡೋರ್ ಸೈಜು ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಸೈಜ್ ಬಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡದು. ಇದು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಬೇರೆ ಅದನ್ನ
ಸೊ ನಾನು ಜಾನ್ಸನ್ ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಈ ಡೋರ್ ಪೇಂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ನನಗೆ 7 days ಬೇಕಾಯಿತು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಥರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅಥವಾ ಡಿಸೈನಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ. ಸೊ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ತುಂಬ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಈವನ್ ಕಾರ್ಪೆಂಟರ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಅಂತ ಬಂದಾಗ ತುಂಬ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಮನೆಗೆ ಎಂಟ್ರ್ ಆಗಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣವೇ ಕಾಣಿಸೋ ಡೋರು, ಕಿಟಕಿ, ಮತ್ತು ವಾರ್ಡ್ರೋಬು, ಸ್ಪೇಷಿಯಸ್ ವಾರ್ಡ್ರೋಬು. ಸೊ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಅನಿಸುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಥಿಂಕಿಂಗೂ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಕ್ಲೈಂಟ್ ಥಿಂಕಿಂಗೂ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ತುಂಬ ಜನರ ಬ್ರೈನ್ಸ್ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆದರೆ ಒಂದು ಸಕ್ಕದಾಗಿರೋ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಯು ಟೆಲ್ ಮಿ.
ಕೆಲಸ ಅಂದರೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಈಸಿ ಯಾವುದು ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ನೋಡಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಟೀಮ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಆದ ಅನುಭವ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಹೋಮ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀರಾ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಟೀಮ್.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಕ್ಲೈಂಟ್ ಬಂದು ನೋಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತಾರೆ ಕೆಲಸ. ಅದು ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು ಅರ್ಧನೇ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಆವಾಗಲೇ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಕ್ಲೈಂಟ್ಗೆ.
ಸೊ ಎಂಡಲ್ಲಿ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ ಸ್ಮೈಲ್ ಅಂತೂ
ಅವರು ಮುಖದಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಮೈಲ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ನಂಬಿಕೆ ಬಂದಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಅರ್ಧದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಬಂದಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಫಿನಿಶ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರ ಮನಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ನಂಬಿಕೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡಿದಾರಲ್ಲ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅವರು ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾವು ಇನ್ನೂ ಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅವ್ರು ತುಂಬ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತಾರೆ ಆ ವರ್ಕ್ ನೋಡಿ.
ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಆ ಸ್ಮೈಲೇ ವಿನ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಮೊಮೆಂಟ್ ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಟು ಸಿ ದಟ್ ಸ್ಮೈಲ್ ಆನ್ ಕ್ಲೈಂಟ್ಸ್ ಫೇಸ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್. ಆಸ್ ಅ ಟೀಮ್ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಯು ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಅ ವಂಡರ್ಫುಲ್ ಜಾಬ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್. Thank you for that wonderful insight that you gave me about the entire home, and I had a great home tour in fact, but I want to see the entire team on floor at least now, because I'm wrapping up the show. Why don't we call them together? Team Harishmane, please come. Okay, let me applaud to everybody. Firstly, what a great teamwork it is. When I entered, I met a different architect. When I actually climbed the stairs, I met Mr. Johnson. And then I met Ms. Chetna, Omkar, and too many other names here. Like, it's a huge team. And what a great work. Kudos to you guys. Team Harishmane, keep it up. Each one of you have done your job amazingly well. You have done justice to your work, in fact. Okay, this is straight from my heart. Okay, having said that, I've been seeing only you guys. Illi yaradru client idara, or is there anybody residing here, or is just you people?
Like they are not the client, and they are one of us, and I would like to invite them right now.
One of us?
Yeah.
Who are those?
Yeah.
Okay, hi. Hello.
Hi.
He just told me it is not the client, it is one amongst us. So what does that one amongst us mean?
So I've been working with Harishmane.
Oh, nice. Okay. So how does it feel to own a house and to get styled by Harishmane?
I would
definitely say that I've seen the people, like, you know, I've seen many projects been working with Harishmane, how the entire teams work hard and get their dream home come true. So I definitely had never had any second thought. I went in and just take my house, do something and
Okay, my question now is very simple. Okay, as a client, forget that you are part of Harishmane. As a client, what would you suggest the people or the viewers watching you? As a client.
okay. So maybe my husband would be the
He is
person to
the
answer
better
it.
person. Please go ahead.
So, as a client, like, what I would suggest is, I told them what is my actual budget would be. So, Harishmane, they understood that what is our requirement and what is our limitation. And they gave us all the suggestions. I just took a step back. I never interfered in between.
Okay.
I just took a step back and I just agreed with the recommendation, whatever, including the furniture and everything.
Okay.
And that has given me a beautiful house.
Yeah, I can see that.
So
I did have a great home tour. It was so nice and so pleasant, but it took a lot of time to actually reach this particular place. It's amazing, the entire interiors and of course the furnitures that you were talking about, from the lights to clock to everything was so in detail. So as a client, you're happy.
very happy.
Very, very happy. In fact, I can see that. Now, even if I think that you guys are a little biased, let me ask this little one. Which is your favorite place at your house?
My living area.
The living area. Why do you like your living area? What is that one thing you like about it?
Because the dining table is much more nice.
Ah, now that I know she's a foodie. Okay. Do you like your play area?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have a lot of toys there?
Yes.
And what is the best part? Do you like your room, the paint and everything?
Yes.
Oh, wow. So, this little kid cannot lie. So, Harishmane cannot go wrong. And to the entire team and to the client who is actually part of the team, kudos to all of you guys. So, let's say 3 cheers before I wrap up this session. I had a great home tour. I did get a lot of knowledge about, you know, every little thing. So thanks to all you guys who actually threw some light on each and every topic that I asked you for. So let's say 3 cheers before we wrap this. So 3 cheers to Harishmane, that is hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Good luck, Harishmane.